My name is Robin Owens. I'm a member of Rock Hill School Board. Today we're going to read Miss Spider's Tea Party by David Kirk, who both wrote and illustrated the book. Miss Spider's Tea Party, Paintings and Verse by David Kirk. One lonely spider sipped her tea while gazing at the sky. She watched the insects on the leaves and many flying by. If I had friends like these, she sighed, who'd stay a while with me, I'd sit them down on silken chairs and serve them cakes and tea. There's Miss Spider sipping her tea. Two timid beetles, Ike and May, crept from the woodwork that same day. But when Miss Spider begged, "Please stay," they shrieked, "Oh no," and dashed away. There are our two beetles, Ike and May. Three fireflies flew inside that night, their spirits high, their tails alight. They spied the web and squeaked in fear, "We'd better get away from here." The little trio did not feel they'd care to be a spider's meal. Here are our fireflies. 1, 2, 3. Four bumblebees buzzed by outside. "Please come to tea," Miss Spider cried. The four ignored her swaying there. She waved a tea towel in the air. She took a cup and tapped the glass. Then one bee spoke to her at last. "We would be fools to take our tea with anyone so spidery." Here's our bees. 1, 2, 3, 4 bees, and poor Miss Spider. Within the shadows of the room, just peeking from behind a broom, 5 grinning faces bobbed and peered. Miss Spider smiled, her heart was cheered. Descending for a closer look, she danced into the gloomy nook, but sadly found those jolly mugs belonged, alas, to rubber bugs. Oh no, rubber bugs. Poor Miss Spider. Some ants strode by, they numbered 6, but ants with spiders do not mix. She brewed them tea from hips of roses. The proud platoon turned up their noses. Look, we have 6 ants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And poor Miss Spider. A fine bouquet concealed its prize of 7 dainty butterflies. Miss Spider, watching from the wall, was not aware of them at all. We have 7 butterflies hiding in this bouquet. They're really hard to find, but let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And where is 7? Where is 7? I can't find it. Can you find it, boys and girls? Okay. The tea table was set for 8, with saucers, cups, and silver plate. The cakes were fresh, the service gleamed, yet no one would arrive, it seemed. Her company in no demand left her a cup for every hand. She set her table for 8, and no one has arrived. Poor Miss Spider. 9 spotted moths kept safe and warm in shelter from a thunderstorm. They stood beneath an open sash and watched the jagged lightning flash. Miss Spider dropped down on a thread, a silver tray above her head. She hoped to please them, but instead they flew away in mortal dread. Oh, they're all flying away from poor Miss Spider. "They've left me all alone," she cried. She dabbed her eyes and sadly sighed. "It's plain no bug will ever stay." Her tears splashed down upon the tray. The tiny steaming cups of tea were perched atop her trembling knee. She sipped and sobbed and heard a cough, and turned to see a small wet moth right here. A fragile thing so soaked by rain, his wings too damp to fly again. She smiled and took a checkered cloth to cloak the frail and thankful moth. They talked and snacked on tea and pie until his tiny wings were dry. Then lifting him with tender care, she tossed him gently in the air. I believe Miss Spider may have just made a friend. Let's see. The moth told Ike, and Ike told May, who went from bug to say, "There is no reason for alarm. She's never meant us any harm." So later on that afternoon, assembled in the dining room, 11 insects came to tea to share Miss Spider's courtesy. Oh, doesn't this make you so happy to see Miss Spider and her new friends? 12 tender violets in a vase presented at Miss Spider's place. Set by her chair so neatly spun, she munched the blossoms one by one. Her friends were glad to watch her feast upon the floral centerpiece. It was great relief to see she ate just spiders and drank just tea. Miss Spider's reputation grew. Before too long, the hostess knew each bug who crawled or hopped or flew, and all their lovely children too. And there is Miss Spider with all of her new friends. The end.